What's up, and welcome to another day, another stream. I am Isaiah Smith. Oh, and we got a slight. Wait, wait. Maybe I can just step back a little bit. Um, yeah, yeah. I think this is fine. You know, what we also need to do probably get away with editing. Oh, I froze a little bit. All right, cool. That was good. No, what I want to do is add a filter. We're doing some on the fly adjustments here. Let's see. Let's see. Crop and pad. Left. Let's add 50. No, 200. 150 and 160. Cool. Top 20. Right. 160. Bottom 40. There we go. Oh, there's still some spacing at the top. Maybe 40 there as well. Yeah, yeah. Cool. So you guys can see all of my secrets. All of my secrets that aren't really secret. Cool. Sweet. Sounds good. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We have a slightly adjusted setup. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I think it is pretty good. Let me even shrink that down a little bit just to make it super not in the way. Who cares about seeing my pretty face? It's actually more about seeing the code and the work that we're working on. For anyone who does not follow me on TikTok, you wouldn't know yet, but every day I try to post a video on TikTok. Are they called TikToks? I don't actually know. I try to post on TikTok, and today's video post was about my new setup. I have a new desk. I have a standing slash sitting. It's automated with like a cool memory control box. So I can go from standing to sitting at a moment's notice. It's much larger than any desk I've ever had before, which is fantastic because now I have room for my monitors, my microphone and camera, my audio mixer, and my PC all on top of the desk, which is phenomenal. Never had this before. Super excited. Hopefully this translates to being 10 times as productive. Only time will tell. Gotta say, I'm not confident. But hopefully, who knows? With all that being said, I'm working on a product called MovieOtter. It is a web app tool for sharing, tracking, and planning movie nights with friends. So hopefully, and we have a new goal actually. We have a new goal. Today is May 1st. Last time I made a goal to finish something in a month. I came nowhere near close, but it's a new month, which means it's a new time, a new opportunity. We have a new goal for the month of May. The goal is going to be reach MVP. If you don't know, I have a tool that I like to use for my product management called Clubhouse. It is a free tool. I've talked about it a little bit before on stream. But in Clubhouse, I have a couple stories. All these stories are tied to an epic called MVP. And so throughout the month of May, we're just going to tackle all these stories. We're going to get all these things done, all these tasks done. And once they're incomplete, we can call the epic done. And we can say that MovieOtter is actually out of beta and formally usable for you guys. So I am super excited. I'm super happy. I'm really looking forward to it. But it's a little quiet. And I think before we can do anything, we need some stream beats. So let's see. I actually was rocking out to the new Drake album. It's pretty dope. I like it. I like it. Won't play it because if I even say that man's name one more time, I'm sure YouTube's gonna take this video down forever. So instead, we will play Street Beats, which is a playlist and music made by the great Harris Color. You can find him on YouTube as well. He also streams. But we're just gonna throw some of his music on shuffle. Whoa, very loud, very loud for me. Cool. Hopefully this sounds good for you guys. Hopefully it's not too loud or anything. I have it down to about like a third of the max volume for you guys, so hopefully it's coming through pretty good. But all that said, we need to start making movies. We need to start making lists. Sorry, not making movies. So where we left off is we have favorite movies as well as watch later. So these are two separate kind of dynamic lists, but they're freebies. They come with every account. As soon as you sign up for MovieOtter, we're gonna create one of these lists for you. They'll be empty initially, but you could always add whatever you want to it. To add things to it, simply on any movie that is already imported into the movie database, into MovieOtter's movie database. There's a little more icon. You can click that, add any movie you want. We should probably go through and clean those up a little bit. Our little icons here are a little out of line, but that's okay. We're not gonna do that today. That's not today's goal. Instead, we are gonna work on making a custom list. So a custom list is gonna be any list that you create as a user. It could be both private or public. If it's public, you'll be able to share it with friends. They'll be able to look at it, maybe take note, add things to their list from there, or maybe even just copy the whole list. Some of those features we haven't thought out too much. Initially, we just want to make a list that you can share, that people can look at, and then because it's already going to be in the movie database, they'll be able to, for instance, favorite a movie from your list or add it to their watch later. I think copying a list would actually be pretty easy as well. But we'll see when we get there. So that is what we were working on today. I'm super excited because this is one of the really core pillars of MovieOtter. One of the core features and things that I've wanted to get going and work on for a while. So to get started, let's, well, first I guess we just got to start deving. Let's run our dev. Okay, I'm already in the wrong directory, so off to a great start. Off to a fantastic start. In another tab, let's just jump over to our MovieOtter core, because that is definitely going to need some changes and some work. And then lastly, let's jump over to our serverless functions, because those are actually going to need some changes of work as well. Let's see. Is everything up and running yet? Still building. It's in progress. As soon as it's done, okay, boom. That was quick. Just didn't blink of an eye. I turned away for a second. Cool. I think one of the first things we're gonna need to do is actually make a page for you to create a list. A list is gonna have a few things associated with it. Hey, Jedi Master, how's it going, dude? How's it been? How's your week been? It's Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm so excited. It's been a long week. Long week, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so we have, let's see here. We need to create a new page specifically for showing your list, for creating a list. Let's actually just start with that. So we will have a new page. Let's copy maybe movie. I don't think any of these are actually going to be really close to what we want, but we can start with something, and that something is going to be a movie. Pretty good. My week's been pretty good. I got my new standing desk in, so I'm standing right now. I can jump and squat and do a whole bunch of things now that I have the room and flexibility to. So pretty excited about that. This desk is also much larger. I have no way of showing it on camera right now without screwing up everything, but the desk is able to hold my 2 monitors, my camera, my mic, my audio mixer, and my PC, and there's still like enough room to maneuver around and to actually move things and have things just like knickknacks all on the desktop. So I am super excited. This is by far the largest desk I've ever had to my disposal ever, anywhere, at any job, anything. So I'm super excited. Really happy. Really happy. Thanks for asking. Let's see. So I guess we will need a couple things we'll have to come up with here. Let's see. Well, a couple things. Let's just rename, because we want to be able to hit first of all, not slash movie, but slash list slash new, as well as slash list slash an ID. New list match slash list slash new. Don't know about any of that. Let's see. We probably will end up needing to make a use list hook, but we'll get to that later. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Let's see if the I guess if there's no list ID and it's not a new list match, then I guess we would want to navigate to slash list, which we could build like eventually like a list homepage or something. I like that idea. List ID, new list match. For now, we're not gonna actually add this in because there is no slash list page. So skip that for now. Come back to it later. Let's see. Just to do later once we have a slash list up. Once we have to see. So I could make a new language with all the just crazy mistakes that I make here. Cool. Don't see if movie. Whoa, what? Oh, that's right. Okay, it's because this is the movies page. So if we had a movie, not gonna worry about that. We're eventually gonna make a hook here for this. We will need a. It's not gonna be really a list profile. It'd be we could probably make everything actually in here. Let's see. We're gonna need SEO because we want to, I don't know, make sure our things are searchable and findable and stuff, you know? The title will be, new list match, new list, or it'll be, or maybe we should have like a list page content. That could help. That could help a lot actually. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm already thinking too far ahead of myself. We're gonna assume that you have a list ID then. List ID. We'll just display the list ID. So let's see. Let's go to list. Oh wait, I'm gonna need to stop it start it up again because it doesn't know what this page is. As well as we're going to need to make some changes to Gatsby browser, which I always hate doing, or Gatsby config, because there's so many options in here and I feel like I'm just copy pasting things all the time. List and then something. I guess that's really it. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's run this again with this new config setup. Should be pretty easy to do. Nice vibing chill day. Not gonna lie, if today's stream was a little bit more chill, I know I said this last time, and towards the end, thankfully, like, positively, we had a raid bring in a bunch of new people, which was super fun and super crazy. But there is, I guess, movie pages. Oh, haha, I'm doing the wrong, exporting the wrong component. If we get another raid, I will obviously be very thankful because that would be super cool and appreciate it. But if this also turns out to be a little bit more of a chill stream where we're able to get a little bit more work done, I'm also not going to complain about that either. As always, the reason I stream is to help keep myself accountable, as well as just play some cool tunes and chat with all you guys in chat. So, sweet. We here. I don't know why the title. Oh, I guess that's undefined, so there wouldn't be a title. If we go to list/new, okay, then we get new list, blah 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 blah. Cool. What we need is, we should probably work on this hook now. We don't really need local storage, so we can get rid of that. And this use hook is actually going to become a use list hook. So let's go ahead and make that. Actually, before we make any lists or anything here, we don't even know what a list is. We don't have a class model for lists. So let's take a step back. Let's take one little step back. Let's close this page. Let's close all these pages. All these are gonna just go away for now. And actually the thing we need to work in is our MovieOtter core. We need to create a new list model. And for list, we're gonna copy, I feel like a list is gonna be pretty complex, but not so complex that it can't work with anything. Go with user. I'm gonna copy the contents of user and start with that. And then we'll just pull things out and get rid of things as we see fit. As for the time being, we can go back to movies. So what's really cool, actually no, I didn't stop the server, so never mind. I take that back. Hey, Sirens, how's it going? Or Serenes. Man, I forget what I said last time. And I don't want to say it 3 times again. You can't just go changing your name all the time. I think I said Serenes. I think I said Serenes. I'm gonna go with Serenes. Damn it, I said it 3 times. Well, Serenes now, isn't it? Cool. So we can clean this up. There's a lot of stuff in here that we're just not gonna need. There is a list data that we're gonna need. Doesn't extend anything, which is great. A list will have a title. It could also have a description. It would have a created at and updated at. Why isn't my keys working? There we go. Updated at. It wouldn't be verified. It wouldn't. It would be is private, right? No. If maybe we should keep track of how many movies are in here. Yeah, we might as well, right? There's no harm in I guess keeping track of that. Oh, you know what would actually probably be cool? It's actually maybe a movies count, but then keeping track of like maybe the 5 or 10 most recently added movies. I think that could be pretty cool. Oh, you know what? We can do this. We're gonna abstract this out a little bit. So we'll have list data. And this is going to be for a generic any old list, but beyond that, we will also have a movie list data, because eventually I want to code this in a way that it's relatively easy to expand on and make, you know, a TV show list or a video game list or a movie or a music list or something like that, right? MovieOtter, although movie is in the title, I do want to, you know, maybe you have like an actors list, right? Where you could just have your favorite actors or the best, you know, order of the best Jokers or something like that, right? So we want to make this a little bit, I guess, not hard coded. This is as good as I can get. But I'm happy with this so far. So cool. So now we'll have a list that implements list data. And we're actually not going to export this because this is going to be. Can I even make this abstract? I can. Oh my god, that's so cool. I didn't even know I could do that. Sweet. I don't think I'm gonna give an abstract class any of these things because it's just very bare bones basic. It does need a user ID though. It's going to be very critical. User ID string. Why is my tabs indent using tabs too? I don't know why that's not the default. If any of you guys are familiar with VS Code enough to tell me why by default it doesn't auto, like whenever I create a new file, it never starts it with my proper tab count. Description. Ooh, can you give a list an image? Maybe not now. Maybe later. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Created that. Whoa, I don't want at to be capitalized. No, I did it again. There you go. Created that. Updated that. Is private. Damn it. I've been also learning change tab size in the user settings. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would make the most sense. File preferences, settings. Now I thought I did this. Tab. Start using tabs. Haha, you are right. You are right. Boom. Wow. There you go, Jedi. Saving my butt again. You know how long I would have been trying to figure that out? Much longer than it took you to just tell me that. I'll tell you that. Let's see. We still have a setup. We still have a version. That's all fine. I guess in current, there is going to be a current version. That is going to be a Simver. Let's see. doesn't. Oh, maybe because our version isn't a thing. Oh, use it. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it doesn't like then. Static. Oh, can I not put static things inside? I can't. That's fine. That's okay. You can leave that one there then. What doesn't like about this? List is declared but never used. I'm okay with that. There is nothing here that I need to worry about. Data, yeah, sure. We can say list data. Let's see. A lot of this stuff is gonna go away. Let's see, we have title, we have description, we have I guess this whole line can just go away because that's how we've been doing it so far. Have created at, we have updated at, we have not verified, we have is private, we have count, oh, whoops. So here's a question I have for you guys. One thing I was thinking about doing with MovieOtter, it's a weird question, but hear me out. One thing I was thinking about doing is actually pulling like a MySpace Tom kind of thing and actually just make a script for myself to auto follow, or like when you create an account, you automatically have me as a follower. I don't know if that would be creepy in today's age. Kind of cool. It's like, oh, cool. I started with someone already. That's actually pretty dope, you know? I don't know. I kind of went back and forth on it. I like the idea, at least. But, I don't know. Don't know. So you tell me. If it's creepy, then I won't do it. But if it could be cool, like I think it'd be cool to, as soon as I sign out. But I also don't want it to feel too like spammy or spam body, you know? I don't know. Okay, we'll fix those in a second. Document path. Ooh. List document path 4. Ooh. Yeah, I guess every list is gonna have a document path. There's not gonna be a username document path, I can tell you that. Is up to date, it's gonna be pretty useful. Has critical information is not. That is silly. Ooh, copy with. That could be really cool. That could actually be very, very useful. We're gonna leave this list data. Maybe all of this. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'd be actually really cool. Copy with. Doesn't return an any, it returns a new list. Why? Cannot create instance of an abstract class. Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I guess no. We'll have this just kind of outline itself. And it returns T. Is that I forget how you list? Is that right? Cool. There's no constructors here because you can't create just a blank list. Make a film beaver account that you auto follow when creating an account, and have it auto populate with movies with beavers in the cover art. Okay. I can get with that. I think I can pick up what you're putting down. Let me put it to you like that. Yeah, I can see that. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Oh, you know what? This whole time, I think what we need to do is actually say um T extends list data implements T. Can I do that? Is that see what? Oh, okay. So T okay. So there's T and T2 extends list data T. Is that right? Implements T2. Is this actually what I'm going for? TypeScript was too much Java. Dude, yeah. Oh, for sure. It is shot. Honestly, all C-based languages that I play around with are all just surprisingly familiar. Like, yeah, there's like little quirks that you get here and there, but they're pretty much all the same. Maybe that's not what we want. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I guess that is what we want. And by default, we can have T equals 8, so that we don't even need to pass it in. Right? T2 required type parameter may not follow optional. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Will this work? This does work. Cool. That is a shock. So I have T2. By default, we'll have T state still. But we can have our list data type. So when we make a list, we can make a list based off of movie data. And then this will implement movie data, but movie data extends list data. Okay, that is, I think that's right. I don't even know if I need this. Will it complain if I it's just complaining about me class list T2 incorrectly implements interface T2. Why? List T2 is assignable constraint of your type T2, but T2 could not be instantiated with a different subtype. Okay. So I guess I do need this. Fine. Well, I'll do this and we can always come back and check things out later. So maybe this is data type? Maybe that's a little bit better. Or maybe even list data type. Make it real descriptive. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. So copy with this takes a partial of, let's see, we have T extends, or T 2? Partial, man, I don't know. Data type extends list data. Oh no, extends, yeah, list data type. And this returns, I guess it wouldn't be a list, it would be, oh, it would be whatever the class is that has this. This might be too hard to type out. Or class type, here we go. We have this is a class type. I'm gonna get there eventually. Class type, data, class type extends list data type. God, I hope this is all right. Class type extends. I don't know, maybe it does go beforehand. Yeah, I think it goes before. Copy with. Cannot have an implementation. Oh, that's right. I don't want an implementation. Oh. Right? Is this right? No, this isn't right either. Is that right? It's not complaining. Well, what? Okay, that was weird. That was super weird. Oh, we did it again. Something's weird. My fat fingers are all over it. Okay, we have an abstract copy with. It's copied with the class. Okay. This might be the mistake. This might be where I'm making mistakes, but that's fine. We're gonna keep going. This class type extends list data type. It takes in a partial of that list data type, and it returns the class type. Now, can class type extend list? Generic type list. Oh. You know what? We're not gonna have this function. All that wasted time on nothing. Or maybe, is there a way to just say, hey, we're missing just define this as a just anything? No! Oh man, I gotta fix that. My girlfriend, we have a button. We have a button in one of these is gonna turn this light back on. There we go. We have a button that is connected to our smart home lights. My lights want mood lighting. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Partial list data type. You know what? We're gonna go with this. Cool. From document, it's gonna be list data type with this It's an abstract function. So we need to copy this again. Extends list data type. I feel like I'm just circling back around to my same mistakes. Why was there no space there? Okay. And instead of that, it'll return class type. List data type. Okay. Well, what doesn't it like here? List data type in list data type extends list that okay. What? Oh no. I am being even more confusing. Okay. There has to be an easier way to simplify this. There is class list that takes in a list data type. T. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, wait. I think just my list data type. List data type extends list data T. All right, so then me saying list data type and passing in a new T. List data type is generic. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not entirely sure how to tackle this one. How to give the actual right types, proper types, correct types. We have a list, and in that list comes the list data type. So in theory, I can make, let's try this. Class movie list extends list of interface movie data. Interface, my favorite. Interface movie data extends list data. And there's a list type movie data. Doesn't like this. Maybe you can't find the list. It's right there. God, all right. Let's go all the way down. Let's comment out all of that. Put this at the end. Interface. Why are you being such a jerk? Let's comment that up too then. What? What do you mean you expected? Oh, it's because I have it up here. Okay. Okay. Down here, I have a list. Okay, this is complaining because it's not getting the second T. Okay. Value of type of list is not callable. No, I want to extend list. Here, let's take a look. Type script, abstract abstract class. Classes. Here we go. Let's find abstract. Excuse me. Abstract classes are base classes from which other classes may be derived. Okay. They may not be instantiated directly. Cool. Like an interface, an abstract class may contain implementation details for its members. The abstract keyword is used to determine abstract classes as well as abstract methods within the... Okay. Methods within an abstract class that are marked as abstract do not contain an implementation and must be implemented in derived classes. Abstract methods share similar syntax to interface methods. Both define the signature of a method without including a method body. However, abstract methods must include the abstract keyword and may optionally include access modifiers. Okay. So we have an abstract class department. We have class accounting department, extends department. That sounds a lot like what I'm trying to do. That's okay. There's an abstract print meeting. And here there's a print meeting that gets actually defined. Oh, you can even... It can have a constructor. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. What? Okay. That sounds a lot like what I'm trying to do here. We have abstract class list. Where is it? Abstract class list. It's probably dealing with then the types here. List data type. This is gonna complain because it doesn't know what T is. Extends that T equals date. It should know what T is though. Maybe do I not need either of those? Ha! Okay. Okay. And this list that is assignable to the constraint of type that. Could be instantiated with a different subtype constraint. List data date. Yes. Well, then how do I fix that? Can I do that? Cannot find T. So if I go T and then that, still doesn't like it. If you do, oh, you know what? What if we're doing this all wrong? What if, there we go. Type that equals list data. List data type T. Well, I could just keep then just list data. Implements list data. List implements list data. Is this gonna complain? No, it's not. Well, I guess the thing is here, we still can't pass in. So type list data type extends list data. List data type T extends list data t equals. I want extends. Maybe it needs to be an interface. Interface. List data type that extends that. It's probably complaining because I don't have that. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. So I want extends the great magical pill that you find only on late night infomercials. Yes, I'm trying to extend my classes. Oh man, this is a tough one. I want a list that takes in a data type. And this list also implements said data type. What? Why? But list data was just fine. List data type. Okay, so list type T implements. Oh, maybe none of this actually matters. Maybe that's what this all comes down to. Maybe that is literally all this comes down to. Maybe none of this matters. None of this freaking matters at all. Extends list. Extends list and movie data? Or extends list, implements movie data? Is that what I want? I think that's what I want. And then this is just complaining because it's missing the abstract. Okay, cool. I actually think this is right. Out of curiosity, if I just try to define copy with, okay, it doesn't give me the autocomplete, which that's fine. Oh, you know what? I can make this list data. That's gonna be fine. Document path. Getting the document path. This probably is gonna be abstract. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be abstract. Abstract that. Abstract that. Boolean. Right, that is the right Boolean. No, it's lowercase Boolean. Copy with is not going to be that difficult. Copy with is, oh, it can't return a list. That's right. Right? Oh no, it can. It totally can. That's so weird. Well, all right. And Ralph's according to my last grocery trip. What? Oh, They have extends that erupts. That's all right. Interesting. Get out of here. How can I manage notification? Can I turn off? No, I don't want to show on the lock screen. No, I don't want tips. No. No. No, definitely don't play sounds. That's gross. Well, let's just get no notifications then. Cool. I think our solution was to just make everything abstract. I think that is the conclusion I came to. Data is just gonna be list type. Oh no. And it returns a list. Yep, okay. Okay, getting somewhere. So far, so good. For Firebase user, yeah, I guess this is gonna be gonna exist. Previous list. I'm gonna be doing all this for nothing too, by the way. It's totally possible. I just have accepted that. This is gonna be abstract though. But it would return a list. Oof, man. I don't even know if this is all worth it. Yep, string. Okay. Abstract. Oh, you can't have abstract statics, can you? TypeScript abstract static property. What? Create instance this type of A. You can't create new on an abstract class. Back. Let's see. Listen, OP, progress on a Y. Deeply into the whole thread. I can understand why it's been 3 minutes already. I don't really agree with any of the current possible solutions, and I also can't think of something better. Talk about programming. My use case was just to enforce the implementation of a method in subclass, yes. But I can see it goes way beyond that for various reasons. And by the looks of the thread, about allowing static methods interfaces is also stuck. Well, it serves as a bump at least. Cool. Yeah, that was only 74 days ago. All right, well, at least I know I'm not the only one who's potentially running into this wall. Well, not wall, but, you know. Let's see. The module provides default export since it's an option. Okay. Maybe I'm just writing it wrong. Holy crap, am I just writing it wrong? Or does it not care about anything after static? No, it just doesn't care about anything after static. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I can live with that. Yeah, that's okay. There is no static, so we will just, I guess, set that there. Static. That. Why does it need anything else? It has what it needs. Right? Is that not looking at something wrong? Oh, it can't be. No. What is going on here? Oh. We can't. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there is no abstract class, base class T, interface format, class A extends base class format, static default value format. Expected behavior can define a static member in abstract class. Yeah. String. But got none. Well, no. I wouldn't expect an error from that. Oh, wait, no, you would. Context. I want this feature so I can properly type the static properties of my React class component. Oh, look at that! Trying to do the same thing here. The React typings, that component class, blah 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 blah. Looks like a duplicate. Automatic closing for housekeeping purposes. It is a duplicate. Which I think this just leads us back to here. Yeah. Has anyone found a workaround, at least? Static interface methods are senses. Abstract serialize an object. Abstract static deserialize object serialize mode. I want to force implementation of static deserialize method. Serialize subclasses. Yep. Is there a workaround? This is a great example. What's the latest on this? Just tried to write an abstract static property, an abstract class, and actually surprised what wasn't allowed. Said PHP. We do want that. Very common use case. Yep. No progress. Oh, maybe somebody found a workaround? Who is he replying to? Oh, any progress on this? Or workaround. Perfect! Class animal. Static from string. Value takes in a string, animal returns new animal. Function use T model is a type, and it returns a T. Turn model dot from string. Oh, so they brought it. Oh, they pulled that out as a workaround. Okay. So they have their functions be totally type generic. Oh, okay, that actually kind of makes sense. That actually kind of makes sense. I can see that. So we have this. This would take in a T, right? What is it? Oh, but then I would have to. Wait. Function use model. Features of makes classes first class citizens instances of. Yep. Anyone looking for a workaround, you can use this decoration. We have a class. Public class prop. Interface, my constructor. Oh no, that's gross. Function static implements T return a constructor for T. Hold on, so class my class implements my class. Is it like a new class maybe? Yeah, that's just bad. That I don't get that at all. I'm glad they got more downvotes. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm very surprised this is not done yet. It's a decorator. That's really not good. The most frequent example is good. Let's see. Let's see. Looks like we're not getting anything out of this. Oh, that's also bad. So static abstract methods and properties. All right, well, I will bookmark this, or rather I will commenting for update notifications. Would love this feature as well. Surprise, there's been nothing. No, that comes off as a little jerkish. and no update in a few years. Come on, Grammarly, tell me if I'm being a jerk or not. Commenting for future update notifications? We'll love this feature as well. Cool. What does this mean? Confident. Surprise, there's been no update in a few years. I think the ha. What? Well, also looking to enforce implementation of the method in subclasses. Also looking to enforce. Let's give it a nice emoji so that people don't think we're jerks. Because emojis are how you make yourself not feel like a jerk. Cool. Well, looks like we don't have anything till then. So, man, I don't even know. Can I put a static foo string? Can I do that? And then list well, if I do foo, can I do static foo? No, I can't. It still is looking for this. Okay, well, I'm all out of ideas. I'm all out of ideas. There we go. Until we hear some update from there, guess we're gonna just move along. Abstract data implements. Oh, you know what? Can I do T extends that? Damn it. T list T extends list data implements T. Why can't I do this? I'm running around in circles. I'm running around in circles with this whole thing. T this data type extends this data T equals date. But I hate that I need this T equals date. Because this just thinks that is that. Well, implements let's data. Guess we'll just start with that. data, abstract get data, return this list data. These I can't do anything with. None of these statics I can do anything with. That's freaking balls. All right. Well, actually, this is a static, so I can't do anything with that either. I can do copy with. I can do up to date. Man, I can only do 4 things in here. That's lame. The whole point of this is to make it easy. What? Well, that's because the constructor. Can I create a constructor? I guess I can. Okay. Hey, Rambo, how's it going? Rambo Genie, that's a cool name. I like that name. That's dope. I support that name. Unfortunately, I feel like you are joining me in a moment of time that is real bad because I'm just running into all these stupid issues. List data dot that. So I can make a constructor in an abstract class. No such thing as bad moment of time. I like that. You know what? That's the kind of positivity I need. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's one of those nights. It's one of those nights, Pat. Cool. Rambo, how's your week been? We got a pretty chill stream going today, so I'm all for chat. This is kicking my butt. This is definitely kicking my butt right now. So maybe movie data. I feel like, you know what I feel like? Date. I feel like list data. It can have a count, but it should also have recent entries. Recently added. That is T2. Let's see, T2, and then T. This data. So that means now list needs to take T, and it implements list data with T, right? Hold on, did I just solve my problem? Was I making this harder than it needed to be? Recently added T2, oh, it's gonna be an array of T2 actually. T2 array. It's been good. Nice. What is this? My code, dude. This is so real. This is so real. I hate when my code doesn't work and I don't know why, but I hate even more when my code works and I don't know why. When it feels like it shouldn't work, but it does. That's way more scary. But I'm glad to hear that you are having a good week. Cause man, recently added. Cool. 3D is the same. It's like, what? How? Why? Stupid. That's what. Okay. Data. Oh, okay. T. Yep. Cool. Cool. Okay. And so we can take list data T. List data. We're going to return a list T. Okay. So far, so good. I just want Maya to work, and it doesn't until it does, and then I cry. Oh, dude, tell me about it. That is a good. Hold on. Cran Shinchan? I feel like, is this the boy who just shows his butt all the time? Sorry, I got distracted by the thought of this anime that I'm pretty sure I've seen before. I've seen the show for sure. I can't forget that art style. Super solid. But yes, I don't know why. And eventually I'm gonna figure this out and it's gonna work. And I'm gonna be like, what, huh? Who, why, where? And I'll just feel like an idiot. A big old idiot boy. But yeah, Rambo, what's up with you? You said you had a good week. What do you do? I usually just try to, get to know people who stop by. Are you a gamer? Are you streaming? Are you fellow developer? Usually, I find that most people who come through my streams also do some sort of work, whether that's programming or art or design or music or something. So, what is all of the above? Nice. Solid. I can agree with that. I am similar. I guess I don't do music, but one day. I do have a ukulele. So there's always hope. I can just strum a little tiny little thing, a little Hawaiian Pacific Island beat for you guys, but definitely not today. Some form of work. Yeah, I guess this is the. I feel like I haven't been doing much. I've written. Ultimately ended up being like less than 70 lines of code. Actually, there's spaces in here. Probably less than like 50 lines of solid code in like an hour and a half. This is what happens when we're trying to design and program all at the same time. But that's okay. It's been chill. I really want to take another stab. No, because it doesn't exist. There's no way to do it. Can't do it. I need to stop. Let's move on. Cool. Okay. Worked in IT for a while, but recently am heads down trying to work on becoming a functional developer. What? So you're trying to, let's see, but yeah, have all the hobbies. Dude, same. You're in good company. By become a functional developer, is that like you're trying to become what some people would call like DevOps, where you are writing scripts and you have this knowledge base to do these like functional things, like, or are you trying to learn a language that would be considered like a functional language? I'm just interested. Like, to me, this sounds like you maybe are trying to learn Python so that you can do a lot of like system level scripts and automation and things like that, which, ooh, is super one of my weak points, not gonna lie. Just is. Movie data. A list data would extend simple movie data. And no, why does it always do that? I want you to import all from one line. That's so much to ask for. I guess I don't really know who would be doing this. I guess I don't really need to add like any data to this. It's recently added. There's a count of the things in there. It has a title, it has a description. I will be able to crawl in and parse things later. I think I can actually do this here. I'm gonna be able to build the things I want to build on my own and or with other people, contribute to open source, etc., etc. Dude, Rambo, you are in good company. The reason why this, so to catch you up, I have no idea if you've been here before or not or whatever. But to catch you up, I've been working on this project, MovieOtter, which you see on the screen here. And this has been like a complete solo endeavor. So I have been trying to do design by myself, do the DevOps by myself, the development by myself, what little marketing I've done so far by myself. It's been a total solo indie hacker expedition. I don't know what you call it. I'm really inspired by the kind of indie hacker movement. Which, if you don't know, indiehackers.com, go there, check it out. It's an amazing site. It's ran by Cortland Allen, who has a podcast about indie hacking, and he interviews a whole bunch of like solo indie entrepreneurs who are looking to build their business and you know, get a foothold in industries and things like that. It's all super cool, super inspirational. Highly recommend it. But that kind of falling into that rabbit hole has inspired me to try and do my own stuff like this. So far so good. So far so good. So I can make a, okay. So if I get the data, so this is list data. And a list data really does just take in simple movie data. Yeah, okay. Let's see. So this is really more of a type than anything. So let's say type movie data equals list data of type simple movie data. We have movie list extends that, which I don't even know if I need. I don't know if I need this, because a list already implements list data of type T. So even then, I don't even need, I can just say movie list extends list of simple movie data. Okay, so far so good. We're actually getting somewhere. I like this. I like this a lot. Cool. So there's a couple things we're missing. We can go down this list. Copy with being one of the first, which, God, that's gonna be a pain. Maybe instead of abstract this, it can be because the data is just going to be this data. This data. How did I have this before? Get data, user data, and then a function that returns an object that is all of this stuff, right? I guess this is turns into that. Data turns into this. And then at the end, we got a comma. Yeah, we can get our data right here. Okay, cool. One project I found really cool was pretty much a new rabbit called Crybee. Oh, welcome to Cass. Well, Rabbit and its service. I don't even know what this was. The full experience that includes voice chat, video sharing, product discovery, and more. Oh, share movies, TV shows, games, and whatever you want with 100+ people. Oh, that's cool. So it's like this will be some cool functionality to eventually add into MovieOtter. That is something I really would love to do. Is like one person just shares their screen and everyone who's in there can kind of join. Yeah, I mean that'd be super cool. But one day we'll get to these things eventually. Nice. Yeah, heard of Indie Hacker somewhat, but didn't really look too closely at it. It's fair. I was a system network admin in Japan for a while, and then wore various hats, doing tech and business consulting. So I get my hands dirty coding for most of it. Turns out I love coding, so try not to get back. Nice, dude. It's so good. It's such a good outlet. Basically, you know, it is what I imagine how, you know, musicians or artists feel when they're working on like a really good painting or the, you know, really grand, you know, musical piece that they've been like pouring their heart and soul into. I remember I don't remember anymore, but I remember like at least having the realization that like I get that feeling when I'm coding sometimes. Like that's how I knew like this was for me, you know. It's a free site someone made using it. Oh, that's super cool. All right. Yeah, honestly, Discord was what I was actually thinking of using. It was like I read this, I don't know if it was an article or a podcast or what, but I remember hearing about this game company, these developers who basically they wanted parties in their game. Like their game was like very strategic. They were like an indie developer team, but the game they were making was very strategic, and you really needed to have like communication with your the people on your team. And they didn't have the man or resources or money though to like build their own dedicated like chat server and having all that stuff. So what they did is they just put a button in their game that opened you to like their Discord server and added you into like a channel with other people at the time who also were like clicking in, or maybe they added you to like a channel that was dynamically created based on like your lobby ID or something. But basically they just like sourced all of their communication to Discord. So that is definitely something I've been thinking about doing with this, because I feel like that would be one, really cool. Two, just, I don't know, something fun and funky. I get that feeling when I finish a Tito. Pat, I'm sure you get a lot of feelings when you finish a bottle of Tito's, alright? I've seen you at BGS late at night working on just tons of stuff, okay? You can't fool me. Alright, so now we can do some abstracts here. Let's actually go to our user. Let's see, it's these two things. Oh, you know what? Another one we could do here actually is abstract recently added no, recently added max length. Except I used the wrong key button for all of these, and I misspelled length. I misspelled length. Horribly. length equals, let's say just your 12 most recently added things. I imagine a list can go well beyond 12, but we probably wouldn't show more than 12 for asking you to paginate and go to a different screen. Hey man, I'm new here. Oh, dude, hey, how's it going? Ooh, let's see. We got I'm gonna butcher this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you Ahmed. I'm just gonna stop at Ahmed because I don't want to butcher the rest of your name, man. Let's see. Hey man, I'm new here. Heard the quick rundown you just gave about MovieOtter. Would love to know more, perhaps what problems you hope to solve or make easier. Love hearing more about other people's projects. Sure, yeah. Basically, I have the whole problem stemmed from, I have this really close friend, Arthur. He's like one of my best friends, if not my best friend. I was one of his best men in his wedding and everything like that. So you get the idea. We're really, really close. But he is, I thought I liked movies. He is like a movie buff, right? He watches tons of movies. He is always watching something new on TV, listening. He's like just an entertainment sponge, right? But I've grown to really understand his taste over the years. And so sometimes he would give me like a movie recommendation and I'll be like, like, you know, I heard things like, I heard that wasn't a really good movie. Like I heard that, you know, like a lot of people didn't like that movie. He's like, no, I understand that, but this is a movie that you would like. And he would give me recommendations based on like, he learned his taste. He also learned my taste. And he got better at giving me specifically movie recommendations. Also vice versa to that. Like there are movies that out here are great and he'll be like, nah, dude, you wouldn't like it. And if I did end up watching it, chances are he was probably right, that it was a movie that critics really acclaimed or like, you know, people really talked highly of, but it was just something that just wasn't for me. It didn't hit me right. So I thought, man, like Rotten Tomatoes, right? That serves a purpose, right? That gets the overall global, you know, or I guess, you know, the movie going, industry-wide like opinion about things, about movies and things like that. But that doesn't really, I don't think that really helps people on like an individual level, you know? I think that obviously like there's some value in seeing what the general population thinks of a movie, but as far as like choosing what you're gonna watch, there's gotta be a better way of kind of honing in on a certain person's taste and going from there. And so I thought of this idea. The whole idea for this app is like, all right, well, what if like I created like a movie app or like a platform or something where, you know, all the things you see and are recommended or share is tailored and honed to just you, you know? Like nowhere in our app am I gonna try to compete with Rotten Tomatoes, right? There's never gonna be a global review score for something. But one thing I do wanna do is like, okay, you can follow people on MovieOtter. I would love to give you a review average on like for a movie based on who you follow, you know? So if you follow, if you only have like 4 followers, right? Then every movie you see, every review score you see would be based off of like what those 4 people thought, not what the general population thought. This is just an idea I had. I have no idea if it's going to work in practice or not, or what it would take technologically to really pull that off. I imagine it's not going to be easy and it could be fairly pricey, but I will cross some of those bridges when I get there. Basically, I wanted to create a more personalized, I don't know, I guess just experience with it, you know? I think that personally, this is now me going off on like a rant. But I personally think that like a lot of like social media and platforms are gonna go away, or gonna not go away from, because they're never gonna go away. But like, I think we're gonna start to see a transition into more personalized social medias. You know, you can look at current social medias already, right? Like they're tracking everything you do so they can show you ads and they can, you know, get you to click this next thing that somebody paid for and everything like that. But like, what if Facebook, for example, use their powers for pure good, right? Pure enjoyment and benefit to the user, right? And obviously their goal is to make Facebook a better thing to use, because then you'll use it more and they'll get paid. But what if like the extra payment from advertisers was not the end goal, right? Just to have a better platform was the end goal. So that is my long, rambly, crazy individual spiel about it all. Hopefully I did not scare too many people away with my crazy shenanigans, but that's just what I want to make. I just want to make something that I would use, and I would use something that really gave me tailored recommendations from friends instead of just seeing what was popular on Rotten Tomatoes or anything. And I say that very well knowing that I have currently a popular movie component on my page, which just comes straight from the movie database, which I'm sure they use Rotten Tomatoes or something. Oh, look at that. Look at those tushies. Look at those booty cheeks. Just beavered up. Just straight. Oh man. Why? Pat, how many butts have you modeled in your in your art career? How many booty cheeks have you had to draw or design or sculpt, you know? What gives a really good booty cheek that extra plumpness, you know? Give me the breakdown of that. Oh man. Huh. Well, now I'm wondering if this could actually come up, because the list is very, very simple. You want that peach stream? At least 27. Wait, that's an odd number. You've drawn half a cheek. You've drawn one cheek before. You know what? Don't answer that. I'm okay. I don't need to know. Cool. Let's see. I guess technically we could do a static document or collection path. No, that's not gonna work. No, that wouldn't work. Well, maybe it would. If we did a static collection path for, and it was type string, let's just return, list. Oh, I guess it would just need to be like movie list. So never mind. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Collection name is gonna be movie lists. I love how you keep your code window docked with the browser view. What do you mean? Oh, like like I'm not doing anything at all over here on the browser, but it's still split. Yeah. Oh man, that's really cool, man. Never crossed my mind that movie sharing needed optimization. By the way, you didn't butcher my name at all. Good choice to stop at my first name. yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my stopping. This is the last thing I want to do is just totally butcher someone's name. Depends on the angle. Sometimes you only got. That's true. I guess that's fair. Ramble's got a good point. All right. If I'm doing a side shot, like a nice bow, one cheek. That's it. That's all you need. Everything else is hidden. It's obscured. You know. Decimal point cheeks. I don't even want to think about that. The split view, I mean, it's awesome for watching the stream. I want to try that sometime. Oh yeah, I guess I guess I don't have my stream up. Oh, but I guess for you, having your you would have Unity on one side and then your VS. I don't know what you use for coding actually. I guess you probably use Mono Develop, right? Maybe VS Code. But yeah, you would have like Unity on one half and then your code editor on the other. Dude, it's good. I like it. Plus then like honestly, very rarely with I have like Prettier, which is like a text formatter thing. So like every time I save it formats my text. And I have it so that it purposely never goes too far to the right. And so my code is going to be collapsed to like a certain character width anyway. So, whoa, Windows, no, that's a lie. You got me. You and your Kaffas. Yeah, no, give it a shot, man. It's pretty dope. I'm trying to think of what my naming scheme is. My goal is going to be to finish this class movie list. And then maybe do like a nice, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes of gaming to relax, you know? Let's see. I think that'd be pretty good. So you have weird client. Oh god, I don't even want to imagine. We have movie list as a collection name, document path. It's gonna be. Oh wait, this needs a list ID. Yeah. So maybe we do need. Wait. Yeah, this needs a list ID. We can just call it list ID too. It doesn't need to be super special. Nothing fancy. Because we need to be able to get the list. List ID. Let's bump this up. List ID. And then we'll also have to supply this. List ID. Look, we're gonna play, okay? I lied to you plenty of times before. I have no problem with lying to you again. Today is not lying, okay? My goal is gonna be 10:15. We're done with this class. And then we can relax with some video games. Let's see. So we have, our collection is gonna be movie lists. Ooh, what video game? I guess a normal Call of Duty. We've been trying to just have these moments where we're playing a little bit of Call of Duty. That's pretty solid. Oh god, no, not Warzone. No, I would get destroyed in Warzone, especially on PC. Dude, I can't even like maneuver with keyboard and mouse still. If you're here, if you're around and you watch us play, you'll see just how bad it is. It's pretty problematic. Okay, this we're gonna return movie. Ooh, no, I don't remember. Document path. There's. Ooh. Okay, let's write our document path for list. Okay, so we need static document path for list ID. That's a string. This will be movie list dot collection name / list ID. Cool. I'm the opposite. I can't look with a gamepad if my life depended on it. What? Cheaters? What? Who's cheating McCheaters? And that's so funny. It's so strange how like you can't play with like a little keypad, or keypad with a controller, gamepad. God, that's how you know you're a developer. You call it gamepads. That's the only thing that like what PadMapper or what's all the like the plugins, the Unity plugin for like controller mapping is called? They call it gamepads. That's how I know you're a developer. And not a controller like a normal person. Gosh. Document pad. Why? Oh, because I gotta call it get document pad string return movie list dot document path for list this dot list ID. Boom. Rewind. Yeah, there we go. We get it. You're old. My brain only works in 8 directional D-pad, left hand, 4 buttons in the right. Oh my god. You know what? Honestly, if I just Google gamepad and go to images, yeah, that, to be honest, I expected. Okay, this came up. That's pretty generic. But I definitely expected like just that N64. This is what I expected. So I got the fully, yeah, dude, the fully Jarvis bamboo standing desk. Yes, if you, oh yeah, you did ask me. Yeah, the Jarvis. Yep, I went here. Oh man, I can't even. Do they even have it? It's a pretty penny. It is not cheap by any means, but I designed my own. I got the bamboo top. I got the largest size. What is it? Oh no. Oh, maybe I did. No, something's not right. Yeah, I guess I did just get maple. I thought it was a bamboo top. Well, anyways, did that. Yep, got the frame. Went with the black frame. I went with the extend. I basically went like top of the line, everything. It's so large. It is so large. This is the largest desk I've ever had. Ever. And it was worth the like $800 I had to pay. Let me tell you. Super nice. I don't even see the one that I had anymore. Yeah, I thought they had a bamboo top, but I guess not. Currently working out of my dining room, so what? Yeah. Dude, exactly, Rambo. Exactly. If you're gonna drop $600, you're gonna drop multiple $100s on a desk. I was like, you know what? I should just go all out. Just get it. This is gonna be my one desk. I will never. Well, I'm not gonna say never, but I can't see a world where I have to buy another desk in the next decade plus, right? As long as this thing doesn't die out, totally gonna be good. And honestly, dude, so the thing is, the cool part is, you actually don't have to get their top. You can just get the frame and then put whatever top it is you want. So like if you, you know, you can get the frame that can fit a larger or smaller tabletop. Use your IKEA desktop. I think you said you have the IKEA tabletop, right? Use that for now, and then eventually, if you want, get a better, bigger like desktop. Swap out the tops. Your legs still work just fine. They still lift and lower your desk and everything. I actually want to get something like that. Very, very simple. It's nice. And it was like, honestly, this desk was easier to put together than anything I ever got from IKEA. So it was like all the holes were pre-drilled. All the holes were pre-drilled. There was like nothing crazy I had to do. Everything was like super simple, super fine. All I had was a screwdriver. I didn't need anything more. Yeah, if you go to Jarvis, there should be, boom, yeah, frame only. Bring your own desktop. You can still get it, you know, like I got the large, I got the extended range, and I got wide. So I guess technically if you have like a, you know, a 32-inch table or something like that, you would need to get, you know, spend a little bit more for a wider, narrow foot base. But why did you get this one? Did someone recommend it? Yeah, someone at work had it, and they said they loved it. And they have a lot of nice things. And so I figured if they like got it and they loved it, then it was probably gonna be good quality, you know. He also does like a lot of like YouTube videos and reviews, and like he knows like gadgets and equipment. Like he knows build quality. Jumbling my words. He knows good build quality when he sees it. So I took his word for it and lucked out. It's pretty top notch. I do love it so far. I literally put it together yesterday. No, did I put it together today? No, I put it together yesterday. So this is really like my first 40 or 24 hours with it. Well, it's 48. My first 24 hours with it. It's nice. It's really nice. In fact, I'm gonna sit. So when I'm down here, everything just goes. You can like preset different like desk heights. So like if you and a spouse or a roommate or someone shares the desk, there's like 4 preset like heights you can have the desk at. So I guess technically you're right. See, Rambo, I need you around more often. I like this. My first 24 hours contribute to my first 48. So there you go. I like it. Finish. I have 5 minutes and then game time. Or else Pat is gonna call me a liar again, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Don't need a storage pad. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need any of that. I do need these constructors. So we have a static from document, and a static. I actually think I just need the from document. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Everything else can go up there. So we got movie list. That is gonna be data, movie list. Ooh, I guess it would just be list data. Created at, joined at, or updated at, is boop. Okay, so far so good. It's complaining about something, but I think that'll go away in a hot second. It's probably going to anyways. Yeah, that's fair. You never give me any slack, and I do nothing wrong. I don't get it. Oh. This needs to be simple movie data. And then the second thing needs to be Firebase timestamp. See, I'm learning. I'm getting really good at this TypeScript stuff. What am I missing? Copy with. I'm missing copy with. Oh, you know what? It actually is gonna be hard to copy. I guess I don't need to worry about actually copying the list as much as just copying this data for when I like need to update it or something. That's fine. I can do that. The question is, nope, that needs to live in here as well. Copy with list data of simple movie data. A new movie list. This data. Boom. I'm an unimpressed father. I don't like that. All right. That's so bad. Oh man, that's so sad. Do I care about? I guess I do care if a list is up to date. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, we can do this in list. Static is up to date. a list. Takes in a list. Okay. Not list. Turn false. If let's see, list version is gonna be parse list version. If not list version, boom, and then list, and then list, boom. We got this function right here. It's looking good. Oh, I guess a list of T. I don't know. I don't care. Why doesn't it like this? I just want a list. I don't care what kind of type it is. T stands L stands list. How's that? If that, then do that. Nope. I just want it to take a list. Why is it being difficult? It requires one argument. Type T. If I do that, it says it doesn't know what T is. Okay. Can I do it? Doesn't know what T is. Maybe we will not have that be a part of the list, and instead have it be a part of this. Is up to date. The list is gonna be movie list, and this is gonna be movie list.current version. Sweet. All right, I guess that works. I don't know why it was being stupid up here. If I came in with the T and I want to return a T, I guess the type is technically defaulted here to this. Wait. I think I might have an idea. Oh no, I'm late. Yes. So it's not checking it's checking if more the version of the list is up to date. So I'm using SimVar in a lot of my models to handle or at least in an attempt to gracefully handle version migration of my like data shapes. So for example, I have, a user, right? And the user has a bio, a display name. We display the followers, their, when they join, the last time they signed in, blah, 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 as well as a version, right? So username, for example, in version 1.0.0 of users in MovieOtter, usernames was not a thing. I didn't actually implement a way to have like a unique username per user and everything like that. And so I had to add that in a later version of the data for users. And so the clients needed to see like, hey, is the data I just got back from the database an appropriate version? If not, then I need to call the backend, have it update, and then I'll get that newer version. It's a little, I have no idea if that's like the appropriate way to do it, the common way to do it. If it is gonna blow up in my face later, no idea. I've never really worked with NoSQL database before. I've never even worked with like a SQL database before, really. I mostly just mess with API. I'm generally a front-end guy. But to me, this was a technologically sound way to approach the problem. So that's what I did. I could be totally mistaken and I'll regret it later, but we'll see. List type equals T. Will that work? List of list type. List type is declared, but its value is never used. What do you call this? I'm literally using it right here. Maybe it needs to go before. Static members cannot reference class type param. Okay, well, no, I just can't. I'm not gonna fiddle around with that anymore. Am I keeping user in the method name intentionally? Wait, where? In here? And is list up to date? Oh, thank you. Haha. No, that was an accident. Thank you. Again, that would have been something stupid I found later when it's like, oh, why is this not coming up right? And I'll have to do this whole rigmarole. So thank you. This is another reason, dude, I encourage developers to stream when they develop. One, it gets you out of your own head a lot of times. Two, I need to do this. Two, you find cool people like yourself who sometimes can catch your mistakes before they're mistakes. If Jedi Master is still in chat, he will tell you he has found multiple things that I've done wrong before I've had the time to have it bite me in the butt. Let's see, there should be an get it up to date. Is up to date. Movie list dot is list is list up to date this. And then the last thing is that this is never used. And we could fix that by just saying export. Boom. Function done. Or class done, which is, I think, ultimately a function under the hood. Cool. This is pretty dope. I can live with this. Let me quickly pull up my GitHub. We can check some of the stuff we did really quick, just to make sure there's no lingering comments or anything anywhere. So that would be annoying to clean up later. And there's not. It's actually gonna be, it looks like it's actually gonna be pretty straightforward, which I like. I almost wanna make this a static collection name. I don't know if that would actually work, so let me not do that. But I'm pretty sure if I do static collection name up top, I can override it in subclasses. Dude, you've helped me more than a few times. That's why you get a special shout out in my Twitch panels down below, because you're a good friend and you've helped me on multiple accounts. Ooh, this function, this whole file, this is a work in progress. We're gonna save this. This is a feature. No, this is more of a chore. This is a chore where we've outlined movie list class. Okay, cool. And then we'll do a follow-up with the whip. Actually, let's push that what we have right now. And then we'll do a follow-up locally, the work in progress. I'm glad I was able to make you go insane a few times. Pat, you've certainly made me go insane more than a few times, all right? Let's see, begin list page. Sure. I don't know what to call it. But thank you everyone so much for sticking with me so far. We are not done yet. We are instead transitioning over to just a chill, mental cool down gaming segment for the stream. So if you are not into games, if you are just only looking for developers, thank you for stopping by. Thank you everyone who joined in chat, from Quasi to Rambo to Ahmed to everyone in between, except for you, Pat. Yeah, this was good. This was fun. Thank you so much for showing up.